6:40 game on Sunday. What a great idea to take your friends there. Tigers versus Blue Jays.
Welcome to our live stream here on YouTube, 103.9 The Fox, Flint, Michigan, USA. We're behind the scenes of the Foxville Morning Show with Johnny and Steph. They're talking now. Let's listen in. We'll chat later.
Stadium for the premiere of the Flint City AFC Ladies Soccer season. It gets underway this Saturday at 7 p.m. We have 4 tickets to Atwood Stadium for that game versus FC. We also have 4 tickets to Atwood Stadium for the ladies about 13 days after that on the 29th, and near the end of the last weekend of May. They're going to be playing again at 7 o'clock at Atwood Stadium. We have 4 tickets for the Flint City AFC versus FC Pontiac on that day. And the next day, the Flint City Bucks play there, so we've got tickets for that game as well. They're taking on Kalamazoo FC. Another 4 tickets to Atwood Stadium available for the 30th at 7 p.m. And that freaking unbelievable burger gift certificate is still available, correct? Yes.
Yes.
So all of that is what you get to choose when we play Steph's Fox Flashback in just a couple of minutes here. Well, here, let's do this.
The Foxhole Morning Show. Johnny Burke and Steph on the way.
Guess what? Steph's Fox Flashback is next.
And hey, guess what? It is the service of Nordride Motorsports and summer fun with a savings of up to $8,000 on select Sea-Doo Switch pontoons now at Nordride. Get up to $3,500 off Kawasaki side-by-sides and $4,000 off Can-Am side-by-sides. Nordride is celebrating 25 years of service. Nordride Motorsports, Nordride.com, I-75 Mount Morris exit, number 126.
Feel the heat this summer?
All right, Steph's Fox Flashback's coming up in a couple minutes as we're reconvening here in the Hal Hole Saloon where everybody knows your name. What are you drinking today? Those who are here, some of you already have your drinks in hand, enjoying them. We are moving through this 14th of May, enjoying the sunshine outdoors. It's going to be a little warmer as each day goes on into the weekend. We'll be in the 80s by the weekend. Michigan Kim is now with us. Good morning to Michigan Kim here in the Hal Hole Saloon where everybody knows your name. What are you drinking today?
This is Darryl Berry with Spa Wholesale Outlet in Howard.
Traffic is coming up.
I used to own
Then, Steph's Fox Flashback. Today, what's bugging you? What's bugging you today? Refill is all right. We're coming up on a refill on an Eric order of water on the rocks. It's one of the strongest things that we do serve here, so watch out. Andrea is ready for the weekend. It's coming. It is coming. Tina's back again with that Fireball Black Coffee combo. A lot of people here in Michigan are drinking that kind of thing right now. Once the gas prices moved up again, we're at $4.89 on average, which is 11 cents a gallon more than it was a week ago. $4.89. Here in Flint, it's $4.92 on average, and in Saginaw, it's $4.95. Saginaw County in general is usually a little bit more than we are here in Genesee County, and usually their prices go up about 24 hours before ours do here in Genesee County. That's always the clue to when to get gas, is if I'm driving up in Birch Run with Psycho Dog, and I see the prices noticeably higher there at the stations than they are here, I know to fill up because 24 hours from now, our prices will match theirs. And they almost always do.
When it's time to update your information, it's important to go online and report any changes to your income, employment, family situation, or address.
Keep your information fresh to keep SNAP food assistance benefits. Learn more at Michigan.
Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done it.
Message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Michigan, you ready to turn mowing season into showing off?
No broadcast tomorrow is correct. We will be away from this situation tomorrow because of the beer show. Johnny and Steph will be at the World Expo of Beer in Frankenmuth tomorrow, and since that's the case, I will need my phone to communicate with them. I won't be constantly connected to them as I always am during the other parts of the day when we're on the air. But I'll have to chat with them instead of you. But then we'll come back Monday, and next Monday through Friday be the same thing. We're doing all of our regular stuff as we would on TikTok and on Facebook and here on YouTube. And then the following week, Monday, Memorial Day, will be another day off. We'll have another 3-day weekend. So we're at that time of year now where Monday through Fridays don't happen quite as routinely as they've been for the last 5 months. We'll actually get the odd break in the schedule here and there.
You'll save time and money and hassle when you start the process with Iverson's Lumber.
But we're virtually always here on Thursdays with the exception of Thanksgiving Day. So get ready. Make new friends here in the Hal Hole Saloon where everybody knows your name. Everybody's kind of taking it easy and trying to commiserate with everyone else. Everybody's got stuff going on. And that's where you can come here and pour out your troubles right here to us. A lot of people complaining about the fact that now, since the weather's getting warmer, it means more and more and more of the roads are going to be under construction. We've always said 12 months in Michigan means 3 months of winter and 9 months of road construction, and that's kind of the way it goes around here. Hell, up in Bay City where she lives, they're doing an entire new bridge. All right, business picking up for some of the wreckers out there. In the city of Flint, we got a crash on Sunset Drive at Ballinger Highway to slow things. Working one now in Vienna Township, also at Dodge Road at Elms Road. In Flint Township, in the area of Ballinger Highway at westbound 69, a crash. And in Swartz Creek, we're still cleaning up a crash from earlier, Miller Road at Elms Road. Vehicle City traffic information updated throughout the day for you at ClassicFox.com/traffic. And when you spot a problem, let us know about it at 810-230-WRSR, won't you? That is 810-230-9777. There'll be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
Fox Home Morning Show on 103.9 The Fox. Steph's Fox Flashback.
She was nursing a broken wrist, but stayed off painkillers so she wouldn't be compromised during the session. She put her vocals down over a mail track that had already been recorded, then went out about her business. She thought it was a great song, but was still surprised it was released as a single, and even more surprised when it became a staple of proms and weddings. Prom season is what we've been celebrating this week. So, and this one actually comes from 1984, so let's get into it. It's Ann Wilson and Mike Reno with Almost Paradise. Remember this one? Yeah, on 103.9 The Fox.
I do. Had to play it a lot at the station I was working at the time. Tina's house remains cold. How cold is it in there? Well, one, how cold is it outside? And is it feeling colder inside than it is outside for you? Man, got it. That's the thing that's bugging me is a stupid cough still. Okay, boss lady is, well, that's interesting. Quite the description there. Belching out both ends. A dirt dessert for breakfast. Reward for surviving the testing yesterday and home health care today. 7. Wait a minute. Out cold now. T7. What is the 7? Something 7. Once again, how often do you get home health care coming in to work with you, Michigan Kim? I don't think I ever saw an answer to that. I think I was asking that about you yesterday. We have the Zoomies running around in the house of Andrea Drax as they're zooming through the home today. Wow. 57 or 67. I got one of those 7s, but she says it's cold, so. She's gone an enormous amount of time without any heat over there. Really. Okay, you're going to find out today about the schedule for your home health care. All right. Well, dealing with those people as I have over the years, my mom was in that situation when we had to deal with home health care for her a lot of times. Those people are really nice. Those are very nice, knowledgeable, friendly people. You're waiting for the guy to fix it, okay? Yeah, Andrea, if I recall, has got like 5 cats over there. When we were over on TikTok earlier this morning, they're bringing OT and PT today. Wow, you're getting the full boat. Catnip treats will settle him down, I guess. He has a day job and is doing 3 bathrooms before you. Boy, we should have gotten Tim Fan on this case.
Paradise.
Oh, 4 cats, 4 cats.
Proms all this weekend, if you were all this week, and that might have been something you danced with or for.
Yeah,
Or during from 1984.
if it was prom and you're dancing close with a girl that you didn't know that well,
But you were hoping to know much better before the end of the evening, right?
yeah, sometimes it gets embarrassing in the middle of the slow dance.
Oh, I just stepped in what you were smelling there. I get it. I get a little Johnny Burke humor. So now with the trivia question, man, we've got stuff for you to win. The phone number 810-230-9777. I'm going to throw out the question. We've just run down the prizes just a minute ago. Here is your question. Almost Paradise is the love theme to what movie? It was released in 1984, and it was a huge one. Almost Paradise is the love theme to what 1984 movie? 810-230-9777.
Up for grabs, tickets to Comerica Park for Sunday afternoon, Tigers versus Blue Jays, and for Monday evening, Tigers versus the Cleveland Guardians at Comerica Park. We've got those tickets to choose, or you can choose tickets to Atwood Stadium for Friday as the Flint City AFC, for Saturday, the Flint City AFC kicking off their season there versus Tulip City. On Saturday, we've got 4 tickets to Atwood Stadium for that, and we have 4 tickets to Atwood Stadium for the 29th for Flint City AFC, for the 30th for Flint City Bucks, and we've got freaking unbelievable burgers and Blue Line Donuts gift certificates as well.
Good morning, the Fox. Do you know the name of that movie?
That was Footloose.
It certainly was Footloose. Nicely done. Man, that movie was huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Still is. People watch it like crazy all the time.
I know. Every once in a while I catch it on cable and have to sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Who's on our phone this morning?
CJ.
How are ya?
Blessed.
Good. All right.
This is a fun conversation.
CJ, what are you thinking as far as a prize?
The Tigers tickets.
All right, for Sunday or Monday?
I will take Sunday.
All right, perfect.
Actually, no. Monday was an evening game, correct?
Yep,
Yeah.
6:40.
I'll take the Monday.
All right, we're going to put your name on those, CJ. You hang on tight. We'll get some info off the air. But who just hooked you up with 4 great seats to see the Tigers?
103.9 The Fox.
Nicely done.
Betcha. That's who gave Tiger tickets, and the Tigers have been struggling lately. They've lost 7 of the last 8 games. And last night was a pretty frustrating Pistons game for Pistons fans who saw their team blow a 9-point lead with only 3 minutes left. It went overtime, and then they lost in overtime. So now, Pistons are down in that series 3-2. Have to win 2 games in a row in order for the season to continue. We're getting ready to do news here in order for our program to continue in a little while, and then after that, we will be heading on over for our crossword puzzle. And I think I started mentioning, never got it finished, but when we were over on TikTok, as I said earlier, we are pretty close to finishing that puzzle. And Eric had asked if, when we got done with the puzzle, if we did get early done with it, if there'd be any time left to do food fighting. And I said, yeah, well, let's play it by ear and see if we've got any time left for food fighting, we can do that since we won't be doing this tomorrow. So we'll probably see if we can do that. The faster we can get this crossword puzzle done, more time we'll have left over. Daggone it. We'll try to be able to get in a little bit of food fighting. And we've only got, well, you're seeing it backwards, but we've only got this little small area here to fill in, and then we're done. Right there. Rest of it's all set. So there's a good chance we'll get this thing over with. This All-Star Race weekend for NASCAR. Isn't it funny since you're talking about NASCAR, that you've got one guy who knows how to turn right. Out of that entire field of drivers, there's one guy who is markedly better than others at turning right. Everybody's going around and around in a circle. Let's turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. That's the whole joke. I mean, that's all you do with NASCARs. Left turns, left turns, left turns. Then you go on these road courses. And this Shane Van Gisbergen wins all the time whenever they start doing these road course things, which is something that Jeff Gordon used to do all the time when he was on the course. And Drax is a big boy. He's running around. He's a big boy. Is he the boss also of these cats, Andrea? Being that he's the biggest, does he kind of tend to pull his weight and use it to his advantage? Like, jeez. Yeah, Van Gisbergen. That's the guy I was talking about. He, SVG, everybody calls him. He wins like all the time. And it's not even close most of the time, which is crazy. Ginger Lou is the boss, and she's the smallest. Ha ha. Yeah, that follows. The smaller they are, the bigger attitude they get. That's it. Jacko's not a little big, he's a little guy, but he takes on everybody bigger than he is in the neighborhood. Or is there always something acceptable sports-wise? And she's also oranged. Ginger Lou. That probably the name comes from that, Ginger Lou. Yeah, Michigan Kim's team Michigan Kim is Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott there. She, once Kevin Harvick retired, found these guys to be. Do those cats, since you have 4, fight every now and then? I'm assuming they all get, if you've had them a while, I'm assuming they all get along pretty well. But I shouldn't assume that. I don't think I showed you guys your Smile Source today, who is a Michigan dog. This is Muffin, who is a wiener dog. It's a dachshund, called a sideline squirrel quarterback, barking at the pesky rodents from the safety of her living room. She lives in Dearborn Heights, Michigan. This is Muffin. That's Muffin. Be looking for her at the Winter Nationals when they go to Frankenmuth this summer, when they do those wiener dog races. Aw. Violet Grace is in your room because Anna doesn't like her. Oh, so there is a little bit of conflict going on. Violet Grace. Who names them? Just out of curiosity, who names the cats? The nurse will be calling Boss Lady soon, so we're going to see her later, next week. All right, have a great day and weekend. Catch you again on Monday, Boss Lady, when we get back here, because tomorrow, of course, is an off day for us because of our live on location morning show from the World Expo of Beer in Frankenmuth, Michigan. You had Violet and Ginger before. Hubby and you got together, and he had Drax and Anna. Oh, okay. Extended family. I see. Kids help name yours. All right. Well, that works. Because with the kids and 4 cats, life is never boring, I'm sure. Oh, geez, the Avalanche eliminated the Wild last night. What was I thinking of the Wild won that game? Okay, well, here comes Johnny and Seth.
Classic Rock 103.9 The Fox. Hetty and Nix and Hetty. And the Foxhole Morning Show, John and Steffi.
Hi, we just heard Mike Reno and Ann Wilson, too.
Yeah, we're doing
Must be a morning for duets.
weird duets, yes. Tom Petty and Steve Nicks' voices go rather well
They
together.
really do.
So that works out pretty well. 7:56, 4 minutes in front of the top of the hour. We're going to have the Mayor Burton in here in a minute. We're going to see how he does against you. We're going to give away a prize here. Oh, look, right on cue. I said the Mayor Burton's coming in and walking through the door.
Here he
Dwayne, the
is.
original Dwayne Haskins. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Dwayne. How are you?
Great.
Your Honor, excuse me.
No, you're perfectly fine, perfectly fine.
We're
If anybody's honored around here, it's for you, Johnny. You are the icon of Genesee County, my friend.
You are such a politician.
He is the gold standard.
Absolutely.
That is. We're going to be talking with him. We've got another big celebration going on for Memorial Day weekend in Burton again this year, and we'll talk about that and find out what's going on with the mayor coming up here. And we're going to have him play against you for a prize. Actually, he doesn't get the prize. The only one that can get a prize is you, but maybe we'll slip him something. He's used to that, right? He's a politician. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say I heard some of them good prizes going out, like unbelievable burgers, tiger
That's
steak
still up for
heads.
grabs,
I mean,
yeah.
You see the blue line donuts are right there for you,
I
man.
see them there. Go figure, right?
Notice we opened the box up for you so that when you walk in, you would be instantly tempted.
Have you had one yet?
Yes,
They're
absolutely,
so
absolutely
good.
delicious. I mean, anything that is packed full of sugar is usually in my line of
Join the club. All right, well, let's get this going so we can get
News
back to
time.
you at 7:57. Let's head on over to the Hal Hole now. For all the real news, here's Hal Maas.
5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox, brought to you by Fox Big Deals. 103.9 The Fox wants you to save up to 50% at your favorite local businesses, restaurants, services, and more. It's Fox Big Deals. Visit foxbigdeals.com or click the link at classicfox.com. Like Fox Big Deals on Facebook. Well, in Clio, the police chief is saying now 2 people are sitting in jail accused of stealing thousands of dollars in construction materials for the former Clio Elementary School. Chief Wendell Milstead posting on social media that work crews showed up yesterday morning to discover that the site had been burglarized. Surveillance cameras in the city's flock camera system helping to identify a vehicle connected to that theft, and police traced it to a man and woman in Mount Morris Township. The investigation is continuing. A judge now ordering 82-year-old Jose Gomez to never drive a motor vehicle again. MLive reporting that Gomez was told to permanently forfeit his driver's license after pleading no contest to a moving violation causing death in a crash that killed 22-year-old Charles Haller III back in November 2K24. That was when Gomez reportedly crashed his pickup truck into 2 vehicles along the shoulder of southbound 75 in Bridgeport Township, causing one of the vehicles to fall onto Haller, who was attempting to fix it for a friend. President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping meeting for over 2 hours today after an elaborate arrival ceremony. Talks between those two expected to focus on the Beijing-claimed island of Taiwan, trade, and the Iran war. Pistons losing a heartbreaker to the Cavaliers last night at Little Caesars Arena, 117-113 in overtime. Pistons give up a 9-point lead in the final 3 minutes, so they now trail 3-2 as that series goes back to Cleveland for Game 6 tomorrow night. Tigers lost to the Mets 3-2 in 10 innings. Tigers have lost 7 of their last 8. The Loons beat West Michigan 4-3. They're going to play again tonight at Dow Diamond in Midland. That's a 6:05 p.m. first pitch. And to cap this one off, Social Security payments. How much are they going to increase next year? Senior Citizens League that tracks such information forecasts those payments are expected to rise by 3.9% in 2K27, meaning the average check would increase by about $81. They add that the current state of inflation is offsetting any of the optimism, though. That's 5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox.
103.9 The Fox.
Workforce weather.
Today's forecast calling for plenty of sunshine after cloud cover for some of us. Sunshine takes over and then dominates the later hours as we climb to about 64 degrees today. Northerly winds 8 to 10, gusting to about 21 miles an hour. Clear conditions tonight, temps dropping to about 40 degrees. And for tomorrow, much the same kind of pattern. Starting off cloudy, sunny as the day progresses, and it'll be warmer, reaching around 71. For Saturday, some sun mixing with the clouds, possible rain at 82. Right now, 46 in Flint. In Saginaw, also 46. Okay, let's first of all move a couple things around. Whoop, my page almost coming out here. All right. Sween Dog has now joined us. Sween Dog is here just in time to help finish up our puzzle. So what we're going to do, since we've only got up here to fix and finish, let's see, what can we start with? Let's start with, we're going to start with 9 down. We're going to go to 9 down and say origami is made of it. Origami is made of it. Blank, 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 E blank is going to get you started today. Here in the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. Welcome in. By the way, what are you drinking? Pour out your troubles to your friendly neighborhood barkeep today, as some of you have been doing. Andrea said paper. That's absolutely right. To get started with the day, paper. All right. Let's move next to 10 down. 10 down. Violently collapse. Violently collapse. Blank, 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 L, blank, blank, blank. Blank, 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 L, blank, blank, blank. Violently collapse. Sween Dog says, explode. Very, very warm. Linda's got it, though. Implode. Implode. Let's go to the top. I got a feeling we're going to be done with this in no time. 8 across. Acting with petty malice. Acting with petty malice. SPI, blank, blank. Andrea said spite. That's right. Spite is right. How about that? Absolutely right, Sween Dog. 14 across is next. 14 across. Dromedary, for example. CAM, blank, blank. Dromedary, for example. Tina says camel. Absolutely, Tina's got that one. Camel. Next up, 16 across. Fruity Computer. Haha, Fruity Computer. APP blank blank. Apple. Yes, it is Apple. All right. Now we're down to the final 6 letters. Stand by. We're going to get back to them. We're going to go to the air, see what's going on, and Johnny and Steph talk with the mayor of Burton, Dwayne Haskins, and then when we're done with that, we'll finish up that puzzle because I'm convinced you're going to do it real quick.
By the way, I'm going to tell you about this one real quickly before we get into what's going on at Memorial Day weekend, which is next weekend. This is the time of year when everything just kind of hits the fan. All right, so we're doing that. But I've got this brewing company, which is apparently they're out of Michigan. They're in Clinton.
6 letters left is all.
Michigan, the Coonhen Brewing Company. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong.
That's
But
all
they
we
have
got.
Perhaps one of the best. It's called Annalise Amber. Best amber ales I've ever tasted. If you want to try that out, they've got almost 60 breweries, 57.
Johnny's back with the beer talk.
This weekend in Frankenmuth, Mayor.
You have the best job in the world. Oh my goodness!
It's not a
To
tough
work
one,
and
yeah.
he gets a taste test.
So tasting and giving our thoughts on the beer styles this week. So anyway,
Professional.
yeah, so what do we need Coney dogs from Burton to taste test then maybe something like that.
With onions and mustard.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So you got this has been going on now. This is what the 30th.
30th annual, yes. And again, this was all started in tribute to our Veterans Memorial, which is obviously the pillar to our city.
Right.
Obviously, it's on our police badges and our uniforms, and it's our icon for our city. It's a city seal, but it was the Veterans Memorial. And that was all done by former Mayor Smiley,
Right.
Al Hines, which was, a former private first class of the U.S. Army, and Bob Santilli. It was really, you talk to Mayor Smiley about it, he'll say, well, it was really, Bob Santilli and Al Hines, they came to me with it, and, found the piece of property there, Manor Drive, and they put it together. It's just so beautiful, and it's such a great recognition for all of our veterans. But again, Memorial Day for 30 years to have the celebration of life and all those who gave their lives for our freedom is really the important part of Memorial Day. And I know we get tied up with all the events and all the fun stuff we're doing, but it is honestly a humbling day when you reflect back and you look at those who absolutely gave us our freedoms today.
Yeah.
To be able to sit here and sit with Johnny Burke and stuff and watch him drink all the
That's why they were fighting
alcohol.
over there. That's why they gave their lives so that we could be on the air and do radio here every day. And apparently that worked because we're doing it. Nobody's thrown us off yet. We have a whole day of events though that go with this, right? You got to even have a race that starts out in the morning, don't you?
Yeah, yep. Our Burton race series does a phenomenal job in Burton. They do several races throughout the year, but Memorial Day kicks off at 8:30 in the morning. They do their 5K run. Be there for that. I will not be running, unfortunately. I will say it's due to health issues. Let's just say that.
You pulled a hammy.
Yeah, I'm allergic to running.
Early onset rigor mortis or something like that.
That's always the answer. I pulled a hammy. I got a hammy problem.
It's pretty difficult when you're sitting in here with a dozen of these beautiful looking donuts and then beers and everything else to say, yeah, I'm going to go do a 5K Memorial Day.
That's race energy, man.
You got to walk it anyway. But, so it starts at 8:30 in the morning, which,
Right.
again, starts out the day beautifully, usually. And then right from there, it goes to noon. They do the cornhole tournament, which is put on by Blue Collar.
Right.
They do a great job of running the cornhole tournament, and we use that as a little bit of a fundraiser. The money we raise off that, we try to find a local charity for our veterans to donate that to.
Right.
So it's a good event. 2 o'clock, the Kids Zone starts. 1 o'clock is the big parade.
Yeah.
It is always a good parade. Like I said it before. Sometimes when you look at a parade and you think about it when you're a kid, it was always the funnest time.
Right.
It seemed of the year, whether it was homecoming or whatever. You go there and you try to get all that candy, and then you're looking at all the fun things that they put in there. And well, it's the same thing. not much has changed with the parade. You know what I mean? And it is good for all ages because you have things for little kids all the way up to seniors that like looking at. We got old cars. Obviously the fire trucks and all the good stuff. And then of course me, the politician. Well, that just made the parade, didn't it? No.
The mayor's gonna be there. Let's
You
go.
believe it? Yeah.
You know what we figured out in Caseville with politicians, because so many, because that's such a huge parade, from the whole state they show up. So we set them off 15 minutes before the rest of the parade. They all go, they march down the street, and then they're gone. And we bring the parade.
You know what? I'm just going to plead the fifth on that one. So, it's because you don't want to be rude to anybody when people are saying hi or whatever. You're always you're trying to say hi to everybody you possibly can. I just know there's one person in Genesee County, and that's our sheriff. When he's there, I don't know if he misses one hand.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
He's an amazing guy. Yeah. And we should mention, too, that Dwayne is a former deputy sheriff for Genesee County.
Know that.
Yeah, 20 years. Chris Watson for years, yeah.
Thank you for your service, then.
Thank you.
And now, the other thing is, of course, I'm mentioning that, he's a former cop, and we're sitting in here drinking beer. We'll take an hour or two before we leave here today, just so you know, all right? But we also...
I don't care what he says. I'm leaving at 10. I'm taking my chances.
So this brings to mind that we'll play a little golf course or rehab game, and we're going to use the mayor in this. If you want to win a prize, and we've got food prizes, you'll get to choose your prize if you win this, and if you're the first one to beat the mayor at this game. It's called golf course or rehab. Get a phone line now, 810-230-9777 for that purpose. And if you beat the mayor and you're the first one to do that, you get your choice of prizes. It's either the Blue Line Donuts gift certificate you can have, or you can take the freaking Unbelievable Burgers gift certificate there.
And just be glad that it's not porn star or weatherman. I lobbied for that, but I didn't want to put you in a bad light.
No.
I know you're a family guy.
Well, the whole point is the porn star because I listened to Steph doing it one time.
Right.
And I couldn't tell you which one is and which one isn't. So
you have to be an expert like Steph is to be able to discern the difference.
You know what I do when I go home on Thursdays, right? It's a full afternoon of show prep.
810-230-9777 is the number to call right now. We know we have a delay problem with our phones right now. It still hasn't been fixed by the company that sold us these freaking things. But anyway, if you keep dialing, you'll get through eventually. It just pops after a little while is what happens. And so if they tell you anything like call again, or if it hangs up on you, then you dial again. We're going to start with caller number 1. Hi, who's on line 1?
It's Wingman.
Wingman, hi, say hi to the mayor.
How you doing, Mayor?
hey, how are you doing this morning? Good morning.
All right, here we go. So the way this works, Wingman, is I'm going to give the mayor the name of a facility, a business. So many golf courses sound like rehab facilities, it's sometimes hard to tell the difference. So if you said Warwick Hills to somebody in Ohio, they'd probably say, yeah, that sounds like a rehab facility. And knowing some of the people that I know in Grand Blanc, it probably is half the time.
So when we say rehab facility, we're not talking about when I had my hip replaced, right?
No, all right. Just talking about what I'm going to have to go to after today's show and all this beer. That's what the rehab facility. Okay, so I'm going to give you the name, Mayor. You give us your idea of what it is, and then Wingman, you either agree or disagree. Get it right, and that's how you win. If not, we move on to somebody else. Everybody else, hold on to your phone lines. Don't hang up. Here we go. First one, Victory Bay. Victory Bay. Does that sound to you like a
It
golf
does sound
course?
like a nice golf course, but I'm going to go with rehab just because you're tricky.
All right, he says rehab. What do you say to that, Wingman?
Golf course.
Yeah. That's how you lose. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how we're moving on. We're going on to somebody else here. 103.9 The Fox. Who's on this phone line? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Wrong one. Who's on the phone?
This is Kyle.
Kyle. All right, you're playing against the mayor. Mayor.
All right.
Mayor, Spirit Hollow in Burlington, Iowa. Is that a golf course or a rehab facility?
I'm going to go golf
No,
course. on that one.
wait a minute. It's not your choice, sir. We got to get the mayor answers. You either agree with him or disagree with him. All right, already.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Should throw you off here already. I'm kidding.
Well, he got lucky because I don't have a headset, so I couldn't hear what he said, but I'm going to stick with rehab.
He says that Spirit Hollow in Burlington, Iowa is a rehab. What do you say to that?
I'm going to have to stick with the golf course.
You're sticking with Spirit Hollow being a golf course, and that's how you win.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations.
All right, sir. You get your choice of prizes. It's either a gift certificate for freaking Unbelievable Burgers or one for Blue Line Donuts at Carriage Town Ministries.
Let's go Unbelievable Burgers.
You got it. It's yours. Stand by. We'll get your information off the air. Who's your favorite radio station, brother?
103.9 The Fox.
Got that answer right. All right. Let's go. It's 8:14.
Okay, quickly, traffic update, and then back to the puzzle to finish it up. That's what's going to happen. We're going to finish it up. Because that's just kind of what happens on Thursdays every week these days. We finish it up. Okay, what's going on there? Okay, good. Okay, 6 more letters to do. 6 more letters are all that we need. Yeah. All right, we'll wait. Get into that in just a minute here. Well, that's right. Our executive producer did say he was going to be taking today off, so that's got to kill him. That's got to just kill him, not being able to be in the saloon with us. That's the guy that's got a permanent tent set up in front of the front door. Now, Slyman gets here. He enjoys being here. Welcome to the Hal Holt Saloon, where everybody knows your name. What are you drinking? Would have let the caller guess. Well, the way the game is always played is you let the in-studio personality do this, like on Porn Star Weatherman. Steph does the guess, the caller then agrees or disagrees. Just like in the days when Norm Stoltz was the guy who was doing, well, it wasn't Porn Star Weatherman at that time, it was Are You Smarter Than a Stand-Up Comedian, and that was Norm's right there. And when he left, things changed and we went to Porn Star Weatherman. Can't see having the mayor of Burton do a Porn Star Weatherman bit, though. Iced coffee and Fireball. Okay. You're kind of like in Tina's camp with this coffee and Fireball combo thing. Sween Dog also looking Fireball time. Okay. Coming right up. Coming right up. We'll be finishing up our puzzle in a couple minutes, and we could all drink to that. Did you get your double coffee? Is that what you wanted? I didn't see you even order double coffee. Is it? I knew you were going to want coffee, but you really kind of give it a shot. Okay. You said it was a tough week, so okay, we'll give you that. Coming right up. Extra strong. Major kick to it. Extra shot of caffeine. Tina has arrived back again. Irish cream and coffee for Sween Dog. Okay. Coming right up. We're getting ready here. Rachel, we're getting ready to finish this crossword puzzle. We only have 6 letters to go. Should be able to do it in just a couple minutes' time after we get done with traffic.
I'm Bryce Carter, Chief Investment Officer and Certified Financial Planner. At Financial Strategies Group, we know planning
And
future is about more than numbers.
Linda's not happy. When you're not into crossword puzzle time,
It's a family-owned fiduciary
whoa.
firm in Fenton, Michigan.
And if we got time left over, but you've been busy with the pup,
Whether you need help building and managing your portfolio or preparing for retirement, we're here to guide you. At Financial
when we get
Strategies,
done, assuming we've got a couple minutes left, we'll throw a couple of our food fighting posts in, tweets,
you're investing in partnership,
see what you think of those, since we won't be here tomorrow to do them. Tomorrow, of course, we're taking the day away from live stream because of the show being at the World Expo of Beer and Frankenmuth. I've got to have my phone for use to communicate with the studio and monitor what's going on as opposed to chatting with you guys, because I won't be connected to the studio on a regular running basis like I usually am. Face is all black and blue from teeth removal for Tina. Boy, no wonder she's wanted the Fireball and coffee. Been a tough week there. Are you feeling any better? I know it was a little tough to start with, but are you feeling any better? Tired of cold and pain. Yeah, this is the thing. She's got cold house, too. Right now, southbound 23 at Hill Road in Mundy Township is going to be a slow-go spot because of a crash just reported a few minutes ago. Southbound 23 at Hill Road. Other still working problems in Flint Township, Ballinger Highway, westbound 69, that general area. We got a crash. And in Miller Road in Swartz Creek, Miller Road at That's going to be a little bit, well, just off of Elms Road, actually, and that's where we've also still been working at Crash, cleaning that one up as well. Now, for vehicle city traffic all the time, anytime, get that information at classicfox.com/traffic. Whenever you spot a crash, let us know. 810-230-WRSR, the number. That's 810-230-977. And you'll be a traffic tipster on 103.9, The Fox.
In just a minute here, we'll talk again with the mayor. They've got a really cool memorial scheduled for veterans. We'll tell you all about it. Part of their Memorial Day celebration in the city of Burton. Mayor Haskins is with us. We'll talk about it next on 103.9 The Fox.
All right, back again. We're going to go to our crossword puzzle. Okay, let's get down over here and go to 24 across. 24 across. Baker's quantity. Baker's quantity. D blank blank. Baker's quantity. Rachel says dozen. Short form of that is DOZ. Absolutely. Rachel's there. She's got it. DOZ. Terrific. Now, let's move to 11 down. Zoom or Teams meeting in shorts. A Zoom or Teams meeting in shorts. TELE blank O blank. Zoom or Teams meeting in short. Modern day way to meet. TELE blank O blank. Telephone. No, we need close. We're getting there. TELE blank O blank. So we're looking at 7 letters. Teledoc. Not quite. You got the tele part, of course. But what's this last part of the word? Blank O blank. Andrea says telecom. That's right. Telecom. Okay, here we go. Pressure's on. We're going to get the last word. It's 12 down. 12 down is mourn poetically. Mourn poetically. ELE G blank Z blank. Mourn poetically. ELEG blank Z blank. Jize. Yep. That's it. Rachel does it. Sinks the putt. That's the end of it. We got it. It's all done. Tina's correct. Elegize. There is our entire completed puzzle. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of the Hellraisers team. Another successful win. Now, over here, we are looking at what those shaded squares spelled out. Spell out a treat for lovers of chili. Lovers of chili. We're going to start with an S here, followed by a P, followed by an I, followed by a C, followed by a Y, followed by an F, followed by an O, down to another O, And finally, a D. That's right, Tina. Spicy food. What's a treat for lovers of chili? Spicy food. There you go. That is our completed puzzle, guys. Nice job. You guys are on a roll. It's what, 5 weeks in a row, I think we've managed to do that? Something like that. I think 5 now. Yeah, spicy food. That's my favorite. Tell you what. All right, we've got about 5 minutes left before we're going to close the doors to the saloon. So let's throw a couple of other food fight posts your way because of the fact that we aren't going to be doing it tomorrow like we normally would do. So let's start with one that came up from R.I.P. Gingerbread Man. R.I.P. Gingerbread Man. You're cutting your visit short because it's breakfast time. You got all the food you need here in the Hal Hole Saloon where everybody knows your name, Sly Man. All the food you... We always offer light snacks along with your favorite beverage. We always do. We always do. Take a Tums first. Oh, before the spicy food? Yeah. R.I.P. Gingerbread Man says the McRib should stop coming back. The McRib should stop coming back. Sween Dog is a no on that. Sween Dog disagrees. Now, Tina loves it, the McRib. As does Johnny. He's famous for taking them into time. When they do show up for limited time, he will buy extras, stick them in the freezer for those off times when it's not being offered. Linda uses that amazingly different word. Meh. Meh. But hold the onions. Andrea thinks it needs to be permanent. Would you buy them all the time if they were? Evidently you would. I don't know that I've ever had one. I might have once, but if I do, it didn't make enough of an impression to remember. Well, let's go now to Akula0161, who says, the shape of pasta influences the taste of sauce, and that's just a fact. The shape of pasta influences the taste of the sauce, and that's just a fact. Try it the next time it's out, Sween Dog suggests. I might once. Doesn't it have a lot of junk on it, though? I mean, it's kind of sloppy, sort of a sandwich. Tina says actually yes on this, yes. The shape of pasta influences the taste of the sauce, and that's just a fact. Tina says yes. Eric agrees with that. Sauce and onions, Sween Dog says. I don't know if I want to look at that. Onions would be probably all right as long as they're not overdoing it. And the sauce soaks it up. Linda thinks McRibs are okay. Sheila agrees. Okay. Sween Dog still does not see Eric. We've got a kind of a mixed bag where that's concerned. Some people see his comments, some don't. Loch Ness Manster lives. Chris does see him. Loch Ness Manster lives says, Thousand Island dressing is just fancy ketchup for salads. Thousand Island dressing is just fancy ketchup for salads. Swing Dog disagrees with that one. Linda appears to be just wide-eyed, non-committal there. Swing must have blocked you, too, because you're nice. Thousand Island dressing is just fancy ketchup for salads. It's for burgers, Swing Dog said. One final one for you to chew on and digest. Oh, Thousand Island. This one comes from Independent OK 2952, who says, bacon doesn't go on everything. Bacon doesn't go on everything. Oh, you know what? Speaking of bacon, yesterday, what bacon does too. Eric loves bacon. Tina Zoe really. Remember when I told you guys about that fellow Ron Blake, who's a regular visitor of the show, and he's been in the studio a lot. And when I was in the studio last year with them, that one couple of days when I had to be there, he, working in this meat shop, telling me about this beef bacon they produce. And I thought, that sounds interesting. He brought some in. I tried it. It was awesome. Beef bacon. Going to the store yesterday, picking up a couple of items in the grocery store, I saw in the bacon area a package of beef bacon. It's being sold out there. I thought this was just some kind of weird thing that they had it where Ron worked. It's there. Beef bacon. I got to get some more of that. That's really good. Sweet and salty, Sween Dog says. That's the beef bacon thing. Chocolate-covered bacon is the best, Sween Dog says. I don't know. I never heard that one before. Chocolate-covered bacon. Tina thinks she's never seen it. Look around. Apparently it does exist. Because I saw it, again, I think it's yesterday, in the store. And we'll have to get some. And having tasted it, is really good. In fact, I think, as I recall, initially having it, you don't taste the two, at least I didn't, at the same time. You tasted initially the bacon part, so you kind of expected that. And all of a sudden, the beef part came through a little bit later. Swing Dog says they have it at Carnival's. Chocolate-covered bacon is. Oh, the chocolate-covered bacon. That does sound kind of interesting. I love bacon, love chocolate. Might be willing to try that at some point. Is that separate, or is that something that, the two kind of meld together? Because if that happened, that would be a stuff on stuff. And if you don't like one, you're screwed. You can't get one removed from the other. Carrie got a tater tots, bacon, cheese, and sour cream recipe. Tater tots, bacon, cheese, and sour cream recipe. Well, that's interesting. And right now, it's closing time here at the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. Thank you very much for your attendance and your attention, your drink orders, and camaraderie, and finishing our crossword puzzle for yet another week, because tomorrow we take the day off of the live stream and we'll come back here on Monday, starting on TikTok, moving to Facebook and then YouTube, and we'll be here again. So tomorrow, enjoy the station on the live stream, because of course you know, and you all have downloaded the mobile app, so listen via that, or you can watch the Facebook feed tomorrow, because Steve will be in the studio while Johnny and Steph are on the road. I think they're going to probably do some Facebook Live from the World Expo of Beer, which is where they'll be tomorrow. So have a pleasant, peaceful, productive Thursday. We'll come back on Monday morning with your friends, the Hal Raiser, starting on TikTok at 6:30, and then moving around the live stream universe after that. Till then, enjoy the rest of your day and weekend. We'll see you Monday, okay? Okay.
Memorials and celebrations of veterans, and the parade is part of that, and the big flyover is part of that, and everything else. And then you have fireworks, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The fireworks show that City of Burton has been doing for many, many years as well just keeps getting bigger and better. And it's just, I got to say this and put this out there.